Alright, so I thought I'd post this video. I got this 1994 Polaris Trail Boss 250 from a buddy of mine. He didn't really want it anymore. It sat for 2 years. This kid didn't drive it. So he said I could have it for 300 bucks. But like I said, it's been sitting for 2 years. So I drained the fuel. Had to go through the carburetor because it was all gunked up. And finally got it to fire. I did put a electric start in it too because that was shot. And first thing I found out was, it would fire it, and then I couldn't get it to run very long. So I had found out that the fuel was actually flooding into the exhaust, causing it not to start. So once I figured that out, drain the exhaust, drain the case. There's a drain plug at the bottom of the case. Went through everything, cleaned the carb, make sure there's no gunk in there, and put a rebuild kit in there. And I got it to fire. Well, it would run for about 15 minutes and then die. And I read a bunch of forums on the internet, a lot of people having the same problem, so that's why I thought I'd post this video. Like I said, I put fresh gas in, and I could see oil coming actually into the air box, so I knew the oil injector was working. So talked to a couple people and then talked to the owner, and he had told me that he had pre-mixed the gas because he didn't trust the oil injector. And I said, well, it's working. But I thought, okay, well, I'll give it a shot anyway. So I mixed it 50-1, and wouldn't you know, it ran. So just to kind of give you a little heads up, the oil injector probably wasn't working as well as it was. So with the premix, it ran good. Then I stumbled across another problem. I tried to squeeze the throttle and it would die. Well, after the 3 or 4 times I would have it running for 15 minutes and it would die. 15 minutes it would die. And it would start up right afterwards. So I didn't think I wrecked anything. Did a compression test on it, and I've got 85 pounds of pressure, and that's not good. So I'm assuming that's why when I squeeze the throttle that it dies, because it's not enough compression to suck the gas into the engine. So I guess I'm going to have to tear this apart and rebuild the top end, and hopefully that'll make it run better. Oh, and by the way, the friend I got this from, the $300 turned into here a case of beer, and I don't want to look at it anymore. So good deal for me, seeing I got to stick some cash into it. I will keep you posted, but for all of you that have an issue where your trail boss runs for 15 minutes and then dies, might be one thing you might want to check. Even if the oil injector looks like it's working, it might not be working that well. So, like I said, I'm rebuilding the top end now. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps.